Hello my dear friends. So today we are going to solve the question decode the string. Okay, so what is the question? An encoded string is given to us. Okay, and what is our task? Our task is to decode that string. Okay, so the pattern will be like this 1b. So what we have to do, if 1b is there in output, we need to return 1b. Okay, now let us move to the second example. It is 3b to CA. So first of all, there are two CA. Okay, so it will be like this 3B to CA means CA are going to come twice. Now this entire thing is going to come three times. It means BCA CA. So output is going to be like this. You can check BCA CA. I hope it is clear now what we have to do. So we are going to get string input like this and we need to convert it like this. Okay, so one thing that click in my mind is that either we can use here recursion or we can use here stack. So how we are going to use the stack? So what I am going to do, so suppose we are having the string like this, say it is 3B2CA. So what I will do, I will put the values in the stack. This is our stack. So first it is 3, I will insert 3 in the stack. Then it is open bracket, I will put open bracket. Then it is B, I will put B. Then it is 2, I will put 2 in the stack. Then it is open bracket, I will again put in the stack. Then it is C, I will put in the stack. Then it is A, I will again put in the stack. And as soon as I got the closing bracket, what I will do is, there is no use if I put closing bracket inside the stack. So what I will do is, I will make a temporary string, and I will pop up the things until opening bracket. Okay, what I will do, as soon as I get closing bracket in the string, I will not insert that closing bracket in the stack, and I am going to pop up all the elements that I am going to get. So what I am going to do, I am going to pop up first A, then C. So this is I am going to pop. So once we pop up this, so this is going to be left. Now we have came here. So now what I am going to do, once we have got the string, we are again going to pop element. So okay, so if we pop the element, so this will be removed. Sorry, by mistake I cleared entire string. Okay, this will be removed. Now we have our integer with us. Okay, so we are again going to pop. Okay, so we are again going to pop all the integers. Okay, so suppose we pop up 2. So we got to know that this temporary string CA, it will come twice. So what we are going to do, we are going to write this CA twice. Suppose here the value is 3. So what you will do, you will write this CA 3 times, but here the value is 2, so we are going to write this CA 2 times. So this we are going to write. So now our temporary string, we are going to update our temporary string to like this. Now temp will become CA. Perfect, and we are going to pop this element. Now what I am going to do, I am going to again insert this string in the stack. So it will be CA. Okay, like this I am going to do. Right, now we'll again start the process. Okay, so first of all, if it is element, now what we have inserted all the element in the stack. Now I will empty this stack. Sorry, I will clear this temporary string. Now again I will pop up the things. It will be like this A C B. Okay, what I am going to do, I am going to pop up this until I got the opening bracket. Okay, sorry, yes, until I got the opening bracket, I am going to pop the things. So once we got the temporary string, here also we got the temporary string, then what we have done, we have again pop up once to remove this opening bracket. So let us again pop it once. Now this is also removed. Now again let us pop the integer. So we will got to know that there is 3. So what we need to do, now our temp will become 3 times of this. So temp will become B C A C A, B C A C A, B C A C A. Okay, this is one string. There was no space, that's why I have written it downwards. So again what we are going to do, we are going to insert this in the stack. Okay, again we will insert all the things in the stack like this and so on. Okay, so then we will again start to pop up the element till the stack becomes empty. So I think the method is a little bit clear to you. First what we will do, we will insert all the element in the stack till we got a closing bracket. Okay, till we got a closing bracket, we are going to just dump the data in the stack. Okay, dump data in stack, dump data in stack. Okay, till closing bracket, till closing bracket. Okay, this is the first step, closing bracket, right? As soon as we got the closing bracket, what we are going to do, we are going to make a temporary string. Okay, this step we will going to do. Once we got the temporary string, then we need to remove this open bracket. So pop and remove open bracket, remove open flower bracket, open bracket. Okay, open bracket. Then what we are going to do, we are going to pop the integer value. Okay, how many times it is going to be repeated. Then what we are going to do, temporary string will be integer into integer times integer times our temporary string. Okay, then again dump the data back to stack. So this is the steps that we are going to follow. Okay, I hope the approach is clear. First of all, we will dump the data until we are going to get a closing bracket. Then we are going to make the temporary string till we are going to get an opening bracket. Now we are going to remove the opening bracket by pop-up method. Then we are going to pop up the integer. Then temporary string will be integer times of the already existing string. Here it was CA 2 times, so we have written CA 2 times. Then dumping back data into the stack. So this process will go until the stack becomes empty or the length of string becomes empty. So this is the process that we are going to follow. Now let us move to the coding part. So how we are going to write the code. So for this I am going to use the Python syntax. So I am going to write function def decode string, okay, which is going to have one input as a string. So first of all, what I am going to do, I am going to create a stack which is an empty list, nothing but an empty list. Now I need to, what I told you, suppose this is the question to us. What was the question? It was 3B2CA. It was like this, 3B2CA. So I need to start dumping data in the stack. So for I in range of let's say n is the length of s, okay, like this. So in range of n, what we are going to do, we are going to dump the data till we are going to get a opening bracket. So if s of I is not equal to this bracket, at that time what we will do, we will dump data in the stack. So how we are going to do that, it will be like this, stack dot append, and we are going to s of I, okay, that element we are going to dump. Okay, if it is not a closing square bracket, right, else, now the main part is going to be in the else only. So in else, first of all, we want a temporary string. So let us name that temporary string as substring. which is a initially it is going to be empty. Now what I told you, we will pop up the elements until we are going to get a opening bracket in opening square bracket in a stack. Okay, so I'm going to use while loop because I need to get while stack of -1. So why -1? Because last element till should not be equals to opening bracket. Till what that time what we are going to do, we need to pop up the elements and add in our temporary string. So while last element is not this, what we are going to do, we are going to write substring as stack dot pop. So this will pop up the last element and we are adding it our last element to our substring. So this is done. So once we have it was like this 3 opening 2 C 2 opening, then it was C A. So till we are getting this element, we need to add that data in the temporary string. So once we have added data in temporary string, I told you we need to pop this bracket. So what we need to do, we need to pop the bracket. So how we are going to do this, we are going to write stack dot pop and we are going to remove this bracket. Now we need to store this integer somewhere, so I am writing k as a string and I am going to store this integer in this k. Okay, now I am going to, there may be possibility that instead of 2 there may be written as 22. Okay, like this. So 22 times it should be repeated. But if you are going to pop up only one element, so you are going to write it 2 times, but actually you want 22 times. So again we are going to use a for loop. Again we are going to use a loop and we are going to take both element one at a time. Okay, so how we are going to do that? While there are elements in the stack and last digit is not an integer, till that time we are going to pop up the things. So in Python we can directly check that last digit is digit is an inbuilt function which will check whether the digit is integer or not. If it is integer, it will return the value as true. So if this and this both are true, what we are going to do, we are going to add k. So it will be stack dot pop and we are going to insert into k. So once this is done, so suppose we have got this 2 and we have also got our temporary substring CA. So what we need to do, now we need to write this CA how many times? K times. So in Python there is a direct function to do this, that stack dot append, and what we are going to do, we are going to write int k. So k initially we have taken it like a string. So if you are going to write like int k, so it will convert that string into integer. And what we are going to do, we are going to write sub str. So what it will do, suppose if you are going to write like this 2 into CA, so what this function will do, it will write CA 2 times. If you are going to write ABC 3 times, so what this function will do, it will write ABC 3 times, and that stack dot append, the what this function will do, this function will again put the data in the our stack. Okay, so I think both our steps are covered in this single line of code. Once this is done, entire for loop is completed, all the things are done. Okay, so what we are going to do, we are going to return our elements of the stack. So what we will do, we will return our stack, and that too in the string format. So it will be like this, join stack with the string. Perfect. So this is the code that we have written. So if we are going to see, the code is very simple. First of all, we have created a stack, then we have used a for loop, and if it is not a closing bracket, just insert in the stack. So as soon as we got a closing bracket, we are going to pop up the elements till we get the first opening bracket, and we are going to make a substring. After the substring is created, we are going to pop one element to remove the opening bracket. Then we are going to take the k as an integer. So if it is, we are sure that only one digit number is there, then we can directly pop up and store the value. But if we are not sure whether it is a one digit number or two digit number, so again we have to use the same method, that first of all let us take k as a string and insert that element in the, by popping the continuous element. Then we need to, our temporary string we are going to multiply with the substring. Once it is done, we are going to put them in the stack. Once the entire process is done, what we will do, we will just return our stack by popping out all the elements and then returning the string. So this is our final solution. I hope you got it. If you still have any kind of confusion, please let me know in the comment section. Thank you.